Hello everyone, Loremaster of Sotek here, back with a video just to do some updates and announcements regarding community events that are going to be taking place this month. The first thing is that I did announce it at the end of my last stream and have been talking about it a bit on Twitter and the Discord already, but for those of you unaware, the time has come for the next Q&A. That's right. We've had a massive Q&A on the Greenskins, I think the Dwarves, and the Ogre Kingdoms, but the time has come to move on to the next subject. I put it to a vote for our lovely patrons to decide, and at the end of the day, they ended up coming to an agreement on the Chaos Dwarves. So, that's what we're going to do. I am aware that we technically have already done the Chaos Dwarves, but it was in the original format of the Q&A where I was only answering like 10 questions on a subject and then we moved on, and I like to go further than that now. So this is your opportunity to ask anything and everything you can possibly think of about the Chaos Dwarves, because to be frank, once this video is out, we are not going to talk about them again for a very long time. So now's the perfect chance to ask anything you might want to. Now, where do I want you to put your questions? Because that's important. And the answer is you can either put the questions down in the comment section below this video, or you can join my Discord community, which you'll find a link to in the description. And there is a channel in the Discord that is called Chaos Dwarves Q&A. Now, let me be frank or clear. You will have... So this video is going to be coming out on September the 10th at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. You have until Saturday, right before midnight. So this Saturday, which is September 12th, all the way up to 11:59 p.m. to submit your... you know what? I'll give you till Sunday. So at the end of the 13th. Sunday, September the 13th, 11:59 p.m. I'm cutting off questions. So the moment that time hits, I am going to unlist this video. I'm going to... lock the comments, something. And I'm going to also lock that thread. So no more questions will be accepted after that point. So be sure to get the word out to your friends or to whatever communities that you want to. If you want to post about it on Reddit or the forums or places that you like to visit, great. I would love for you to do that. But everyone has until Sunday at 11:59 p.m. No questions will be accepted after that time. Because the thing is, this is going to take a little while. You know, it's not like I'm going to close the questions and start answering them and immediately get this video out the next week. I'd be surprised if we get out the first Chaos Dwarf video before the end of September, to be honest. It's because I kind of want to have a much more organized process than we've had in the past. Because honestly, I didn't like how the Ogre Kingdoms Q&A went. Like, all the answers and stuff were all fine. It just wasn't as organized as I need them to be in the future so that it doesn't take me 1,000 years to complete them. So what we're going to do is essentially close up the questions, and that's why we're closing them up. But we will close up the questions, and then I'm going to have some individuals help me curate the questions so that there are no repeat questions. And once we have done that, I can begin answering them. And then once they're all answered, they'll be organized into subjects, and then those will be recorded and put out for you all to enjoy. So I hope you're really looking forward to it. I can tell you that on the Discord, we've already gotten over 100 questions, and that's not including all the questions I've gotten from patrons who are given access to what we were going to be talking about much earlier, and I've been collecting their questions for longer, and of course they get some priorities on a few things. So you can always go there if you want to. Patrons, I'll be accepting their questions until, the day before. But anyway, I hope you all are looking forward to that. And it should be a lot of fun. I know a ton of people are really excited about the Chaos Dwarves or know very little about them and want to know more about them. They're a very enigmatic race in Warhammer Fantasy just because there's only like 2 books you can get that have anything about them. But yeah, I'm looking forward to telling you all about them and answering all your questions. Now, there's one other thing we need to talk about, and that is the September Community Challenge. I announced it, I think, 2 days ago, and we talked about it was going to be an endurance run for Archon the Black and Morathi. However, I have received quite a bit of feedback from people participating in the challenge that it's too easy. It is far too easy for them to survive without taking settlements, without doing a lot of things. They're basically able to hide away and just survive for eternity by exploiting the AI or just playing defensively or whatever, even on Legend. So, I have heard your complaints, and I have decided, after speaking briefly with Legend, that we're going to kick things up a notch. So instead of it simply being a casual community challenge of endurance, we're going to make this a true feat of endurance. You want difficult? I'll give you difficult. So here's the way the challenge will be updated, which will be reflected in the rules, and I will make sure to put out a post both on the Community Challenge Discord and on my Twitter account regarding this. And the change is quite simple. Now, you may not recruit anything. You may not recruit new units. You may not recruit new heroes. You may not recruit new lords. Instead, it is a true feat of survival. You will enter your Mortal Empires campaign for Morathi or Archon the Black on Legendary without any mods, and your goal will be to survive as many turns as possible using only your starting units and your garrison. The number one determination for who will be the winner in each respective campaign will be how many turns they survived. The second winner, or the second determiner for winner, so like the second win condition in the event of a tie, will be the person who raises the most unique settlements. Unique meaning different. So for instance, if you're playing as Morathi and you managed to survive for 20 turns, but you destroyed 5 different settlements over the course of your playthrough, then you would be given the win over someone who played Morathi, survived for the same number of turns, but they only destroyed one settlement. Or maybe they destroyed one settlement a bunch of times, so they only destroyed that one, but not all the others. So that's what we're doing. It was made clear to me that pretty much as long as people are able to recruit what they want, surviving is just not that hard, because the AI is not nearly as aggressive as it would need to be in order to make this a big challenge. So, let's see how bad this is. Let's see just how long you can survive using only what the gods at Creative Assembly have bestowed upon you at the start of your campaign as either Archon the Black or the other one, Morathi. Also, as a fun note, the good news is Creative Assembly will be backing us again for this community challenge. They are happy to provide some keys. So here's what's going to happen with that. First of all, the person who wins either category, so the best run on Archon the Black and the best run on Morathi, will have a choice of whatever key they want for a Total War Warhammer DLC from either Game 1 or Game 2, as long as it's not the newest one, should it be announced anytime soon. And I will also be asking them to give away 3 keys to random individuals. Now, how is that going to be determined? Well, that's quite simple. If you participate in this community challenge, meaning that you send me a run, so you submit a run to my email, which you'll find in the rules document, or you obviously, well, that's basically what you need to do. Submit a run to me on the links that you find in the rules at the bottom of the rules document, which will be included in the description down below. And as long as you submit a run, it doesn't matter how good or bad it is. As long as you participate in the challenge, then you will be entered into a random drawing. And whoever wins the random drawings will be granted a key of their choice of a DLC from Total War Warhammer, with the exception, of course, of the new Wood Elf Lord pack if it gets announced anytime soon before the end of the challenge. So, yeah, that about does it. I will also note that the winners won't be able to win that bonus key, so you don't need to worry about those people, like, doubling up somehow. But that's all I have to say for this video. I hope you all have a lovely day. I am very much looking forward to reading your Chaos Dwarf questions, and I really hope we get to see some of you participate in the Community Endurance Challenge, which, if you don't really know what I'm talking about, I will have a link added in the description that will take you back to the video 2 days ago that explains, like, the prize money and all that other stuff. But in any event, thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.